Hello student, welcome back to our class. I hope all are doing good and all are well. Okay, so let's start our today's class topic. Okay, so our today's class is all about class 8. Okay, so let's discuss some important things related to this topic. Yes, as you have been seen, like when the fielder, when the when we are playing football, like you have seen there are goalkeeper and we play hockey. Then also we use something to beat that ball. Okay, and you have seen over there in cricket also. Okay, like that. Okay, so tell me what you understand by that. What do you mean? Why I am talking about that? Playing football, playing cricket, and playing that hockey. Okay, so now tell me what things are needed to save a ball or flicking a ball. So, like that, we can see that it is attacked by fungus. Like we are attacking that ball by fungus. Okay, so like that. So today we will discuss about force. We are applying force to hit that ball or kick that ball. Okay, so today we will discuss about force. Okay, so today's our topic will be force. Okay, now tell me what do you know about force? Okay, how we can decide whether an object is moving faster than other? How you will come to know that objects are moving faster or slower? Okay, so here we have seen that a hockey player changes the direction of the moving ball with a flick of the stick. When he is kicking on the ball, then you can see the ball is going from there. Okay, so that in this all situation the ball is either made to move faster or slower, or its direction of motion is changing. Like when we are kicking that ball, then you can see that the direction of motion is changing. Okay, so here we will know about force. Like force is an external agent capable of changing the state of rest or motion of a particular body. So I am writing here the definition. You have to write in your on everyone in your on notebook. Okay, so like force is an external force is an external agent capable of changing agent capable of changing the state of rest or motion. The state of rest or motion of a particular body. Of a particular body. So this is the force. Like effect of force are there, like change in direction and change in speed. So we will talk about effect of force. This is the definition of force. Now we will discuss about effect of force, like change in direction and change in motion. Change in direction and change in motion. So this is the effect of force. Like force can made a body that is raised to move. Force, what do force? Force make a body that is raised to move. So this is the fourth definition and the effect of force and what force can make. Like force can make a body that is raised to move. So this is the definition. Okay. So I hope everyone is clear what is force. Okay. Is it true that force acting on an object can also change its shape? Tell me. It is true that force acting on an object can also change its shape. Yes, here your observation, student. Yes, I think yes, force can change the while we are applying the force on the object. You can see that the force is yes, it is true. Like force acting on an object can also change its shape. Okay, so I hope everyone is okay. Yes, like we know that acting on an object can also change its shape. Okay, so moving further, I have one question for you. Like I am giving you a statement, you have to tell me it's true or false. The statement is that force is an external agent. I'm writing here the statement force is an external agent. Is it true or false? I hope everyone will find out the correct statement. So it will be the true because force is an external agent. Okay, so very good. So moving further, okay, if I ask you that what action like picking, opening, shutting, kicking, hitting, lifting, flicking, pushing, pulling are often used to describe certain tasks which is required in all this activity, like this which things is required in this all activity. Like when we throw the ball, then close the door, and many other activity will be done by the okay by me. I will show you like which type of activity I am doing here. Like when I will throw this ball, okay, like when I am like you can see when I am like pushing this from here, okay, then what's happening? Share your observation, what you observe over here. Like here you can see that, okay, so what you observe here, like you can see that I throw this ball and I am turning this whiteboard, okay, and taking back to the at their place. So here we can see that we are applying a force like push or pull. So now we will discuss about push or pull. Okay, so do you notice that each of the action can be grouped as push or pull or both? Like okay, so a push or a pull on an object is called a force. So push and pull come from the object interacting with one another. Like term like squeeze and stretch can also be used to denote force. Thus we can say that the motion imparted to object was due to action of wave force. So this is the push and pull. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear. So give me an example where you can see push and pull both. Like we have seen that we are opening our door and taking back to their place, that time we are applying the force like push and pull force. Okay, as there many examples we use this push and pull in our daily lives. Okay, so I hope this one is clear, this examples is clear to you. Okay. Okay, so I have one question to you. I have one question to ask you, like at least how many objects are needed to apply a force? Like we have seen that at least two objects must interact for a force to come into play. Like we need at least at least two objects, okay, to apply. Okay, for example, like we can infer that at least one or two, at least two objects must interact for a force to come into play. Thus an interaction of one object with another object result in a force between the two objects. So it will be the, this will be the answer for this question. Like, okay, so like here we need at least two objects must interact, then only the force between the force between the another object result into a force between two objects. Okay, so this will be the answer for this question. Okay, so moving further. Yes. Okay, like like suppose a man is standing behind a stationary car. Okay, and will the car move due to his pressure? Suppose a man now begins push the car, that is he apply a force on it. The car may begin to move in the direction of the applied force. Now what will happen? Like note that the man has to push the car to make it move. Who who's pushing whom? Like car is pushing to man or man is pushing to car? You have to tell me. Like here we can see that, like here we can see that man is pushing to the car. Okay, so these are the situation that may be familiar to you. Can you decide who is pulling and who is pushing in these cases? Like man is pushing the car. Okay, and you can see the car cannot be pulled to the man. Okay, so now we will discuss about the force are due to interaction. So you can see that the we are also playing like in childhood we are also playing the game we hold this hand, we both hand hold by the other friend, and we hold that his or her friend, her hand. Okay, so like here we can take a situation like both the boys appear to push each other, and who is pulling whom? Like here we can see the pair of boys are trying to pull each other. Like here we are trying to pull each other, that then only we can play that game. Okay, so now here we will come to know applying force on each other, it is also a true for. Okay, so now let's discuss about force are due to interaction on. Okay, so here I will make you explain the concept. Like from these examples we can infer that at least two objects must interact for a force to come into play. Thus an interaction of an object with another object result into a force between the two objects, like as we have discussed in that question. Okay, so this will be the answer. Like at least we need two objects to pull. Like when we are playing by holding the hand, by holding both hand, then we have seen that we are pulling ourselves. Okay, so this will be the answer. Okay, so now we can apply force on while walking. Like we can apply force while walking. Yes, we can apply a force while walking. Like, okay, so here force are due to interaction is true or false? I am giving question to you. Force are due to interaction, it's true or false? It will be a true. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear about force. Okay, so let's recapitulate this lesson. What in today's class, what we have discussed about, like we have discuss the force with the help of some situation, and list the types of force with the help of an activity, and define push and pull with the help of situations, and explain that force are due to interaction with the help of situation. Okay, so so I will ask you question like, how can we change the speed and the direction of moving body? How we can change? Okay, like here we can see that we can change the speed and the direction of a moving body or a moving object by applying force on that moving body or moving object. So this will be the answer for this. Okay, like second question, a force is a dash what? It is a push or pull or both or none of the above. Yes, as we know that in force we apply a force like push and pull. When we open a door, then we see that first we push and then we pull. We push we push to open the door, and we pull to close the door. Okay, so this is the force. So after that I have homework for you, like what is a force and explain briefly. Okay, and how does an applied force change the speed of an object. Okay, so I hope everyone will write this homework in their own notebook, and next is the one activity for you, like you have to paste the picture where you can see force like push and pull, and you have to write reason in your notebook. Okay, I hope everyone is clear about this topic force. Okay, so please do this homework and we will meet in next class. Okay, so thank you everyone, I hope you will do best. Okay, so we will meet in next class.